Tonight, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis taking on COVID vaccines, promising to pull government funding for the vaccines if he's ever elected president.
Certainly, we're not going to fund them. I think that the Biden's spending billions and billions of dollars on these. So they've done studies. They have not demonstrated the benefit of the boosters.
DeSantis tonight also questioning if the CDC should be trusted, vowing to hold the agency, quote, accountable if he's elected. It comes after his Surgeon General told Floridians not to worry about getting infected with COVID and advised residents 65 and under to forego a booster shot. Out front now, Dr. Peter Hotez. He is the Dean of the National School of Tropical Medicine at Baylor College of Medicine and co-director of the Texas Children's Hospital Center for Vaccine Development in Houston, and now most recently, author of The Deadly Rise of Anti-Science, A Scientist's Warning. And of course, anyone watching the show, Dr. Hotez, knows you very well. You have spoken out passionately for vaccines, now dealing with personal threats, stalking, and harassment because of your science. So DeSantis questioning whether the CDC can be trusted, says the boosters haven't been proven. His Surgeon General says if you're under 65, skip the booster. What do you say to that?
Well, I think it's outrageous at multiple different levels, Aaron. I mean, imagine that the governor of Florida and his staff, including the Surgeon General, who has no training in vaccines or vaccinations, knows more than the National Center for Immunization and Respiratory Disease of the Centers for Disease Control or the Centers for Biologic Evaluation Research at the FDA. It's incredibly audacious, and it's wrong. We know that we need boosters not only to ensure that people stay out of the hospital and perhaps worse, but remember there's another important point to this, long COVID. We know that vaccinations and immunizations do a great job at also reducing the likelihood of getting long COVID. So it's actually weaponizing health communication, putting Florida residents at risk.
So the thing is, though, is more people, it seems, are buying what DeSantis is selling. Not just DeSantis, by the way. He's vocal and he's heard, but he's not alone. If you look at a poll asking Americans if you received an updated COVID booster, this is the one that has been available since last September, right? So not even the new. This is since last September. 44% for Democrats. Only 44% of Democrats, and this has unfortunately been overly politicized in terms of who takes up the vaccines. But that number was 91% for the first vaccine. Look at independents, then 76, now 26. Republicans 68, now 17. The skepticism, it seems, has spread.
Skepticism has spread overall, and that sharp partisan divide, political divide, continues. And a lot of that is because elected leaders are choosing to weaponize health information and mislead the American people about the effectiveness and safety of vaccines. This started around 2021 from the CPAC conference in Dallas. If you remember, the language was, first they're going to vaccinate you, then they're going to take away your guns and your Bibles. And as ridiculous as that sounds to us, so many people in my state of Texas and elsewhere believed it. And then we saw the pile-on from members of the House Freedom Caucus, from Senator
So
Ron
you are
Johnson. Seeing
this, I mean, I know it's in the numbers, but, you know, it would, as a practitioner, right, Texas Children's Hospital, are you seeing this across the board with other vaccines as well?
That's the worry, that the attacks on vaccines and vaccinations that accelerated with COVID vaccines, and by the way, 200,000 Americans needlessly lost their lives because they refused the COVID vaccine. They were victims of these targeted and partisan attacks, will now spill over to other childhood immunizations. So, and not only in the United States, but globally as well, because the U.S. is exporting this anti-vaccine movement.
And you obviously have had a public dispute with Robert F. Kennedy Jr. about the safety of vaccines, right? Joe Rogan then challenged you to debate RFK Jr. and you declined and said it would not be worthwhile. But since then, you have had a target on your back, and here's how it's played out.
If anybody is discrediting vaccines, making people afraid of them, he's such an obvious lunatic, and politicizing medicine, it's Peter Hotez.
Steve Bannon calls you a criminal. The NFL star Aaron Rodgers calls you a bum. I mean, this has had an impact on your real life. You've had stalkers. You've had threats. Are the attacks against you worse than ever? Has there been any change?
Well, it comes in waves. You know, it began and it's been going on for decades since I have a daughter with autism, and I wrote the book Vaccines Did Not Cause Rachel's Autism. So that gave me a front seat to this, and I became public enemy number one or two for two two decades. And it really accelerated during COVID, particularly when the Fox News anchors go after me. So Laura Ingraham did this with Governor DeSantis after I predicted that the Delta wave was going to hit Florida very hard. They went after me, and sure enough, it did. Tucker Carlson did this in 2022, the day I was co-nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize for our low-cost COVID vaccines reaching 100 million people, bypassing the pharma companies. He decided to go after me on that day, and then the RFK. So it comes in these peaks and waves, and the way it manifests is a wave of online attacks. You know, the army of patriots is coming to hunt me down, they say.